Today it's about QR codes. All right. I just had to Google it. What does QR stand for anyways? Does anyone know? Stands for quick response. We were generating QR codes even before we developed this one feature, the QR code generator, because it's just an easy way to point your phone to this nice graphical image, and then the phone will direct you to a place on the web. It could be a URL, it could be a deep link, it could be a location on the web that the phone can go to. So we've been generating this all the time. And up until last year, I was copying, pasting URLs into some QR code generator. I was copying, pasting it into this QR code generator online and then downloading the image. And I realized that why don't we just build it? Why don't we just build a QR code generator? It will help a lot of people so that you can actually share your QR code with your clients, or you can market it on social media and generate installs that way. We went even a step further, and I'm going to show you that. If you have the Pro app, you also have an admin button in the top left corner. To access the QR code, just tap on admin, and right here at the bottom, there should be a button called QR code, okay? So this is how it looks when you first enter it, admin QR code. Now, if you were to scan this QR code right now, you would be downloading my version of the app. Of course, don't do it because you either have your own app or you're using some generic app. So this is how it looks. And it's as simple as showing your phone to a person and say, scan this. And all they do is they bring out their camera and point at it, and it shows a little bubble underneath, and that person can now get directed directly to install your app. So let's see how that looks. I'm going to open up my camera. You can see this is my laptop. And all I do is point at this QR code. Oh man, I should have cleaned my laptop screen. And then there's a bubble, and when you tap on it, and it takes you directly to the URL that you intended. Now, I changed this specific QR code because if you don't have the Pro, you can talk to Nadine by scanning this QR code, okay? So let's go back to the app. So this is what and by default, your QR code is always pointing to your app. You can also switch this by using this moon icon to a dark mode version of it. You can download these pictures. You don't always have to have it on the app showing to you. You can actually save it to your photo gallery. So I'll show you how that works. There's a button called Save Image, and all you do is just tap on it. And now your QR code is stored in your photo gallery. So that's how easy it is to save it on your phone. Tap a button and get it. You can also share the QR code. Why would you share it? Well, you want people to install your app even when they're not in close proximity to you. You want to share it across the web. You can actually post it up on Facebook. Also want to point out that there are customizations right here. And we'll go through all that. I'm just going to give you an overview of the whole thing. And I think that's about it. So you can change it to dark mode. You can save the image on your phone. You can customize it, and you can share it. Those are the options we have. We're going to go through all those together step by step, and I'm going to show you some tricks as well. So we talked about what can you do with the QR code. You can let people scan and install your app. It's as simple as pointing your phone to their camera, or they scan it and they can just install your app directly. You can also share it on social media. So I'm going to show you how to share it. It's very simple. So always and always, when you're posting a QR code, always accompany it with a URL. So in our case, it would be our install link here. To copy the install link, just to have it in the clipboard, I'm going to go back one step, scroll all the way down, and I will see my install link right here. I'm just going to tap on it. So now my install link is copied in memory and ready for me to be pasted. So let me go into my QR code. I'm going to share it now. And we're going to choose Facebook. And you can choose whether it's going to be in the feed, to a group, or Facebook story. So we're just going to choose feed, and it will already put your QR code ready to go. All you do is now you do need a message. Don't skip this part. Don't just say post, because people don't know what it is. So you can simply say, download my free mortgage app. Oops. There we go. And if you recall, I copied our install link. So I'm just going to tap and paste. And now my link is accompanied with my QR code. This is how simple it is to share a QR code. And I'm actually going to post it, but because I don't want people to install my app, I'm just going to say only me here, set the privacy, and post. Voila. All I did is I posted my Facebook, my QR code on my Facebook. And that's how simple it is. You can also share this with a text message, mail, WhatsApp. That's how you share it on social media. Simple. So I showed you how to save it. I showed you how to share it on Facebook. And now let's do some email marketing signature. So what is that? Well, if you're sending out an email and you want someone to install your app, all you do is include a picture of your QR code inside that email. You can also put it in your email signature, which we're going to do today. I'm going to add this QR code to my email signature so you get to see how that works. So let's do that. The first step is obviously you want to open up your Gmail. Now there's a gear icon right on top. Tap on it. See all settings, because this is where we want to go. We want to see all these settings, and we want to scroll down to the signature area. Okay, I'm going to create a new signature. Let's say signature with QR code. So of course you can write in your name, then, and you can even put in the link to your app. So let me just type it in here. Yours could be different. It could be a different domain, and of course a different alias. And now I want to include the QR code in here. Now there is a way you can just insert an image and you can upload it to Gmail. Now, how do we get the QR code from our phone to our computer? That's also very simple. I did save it to my photo gallery. So let me go to my photo gallery. It's right here. Now, of course, it doesn't show properly the way I should be showing it, but because I'm using reflector and it's showing my picture differently, but there should be a share button. Select. I select the picture. I'm going to use the export button right here, down here, with the box with the arrow going up. And I'm going to actually airdrop it to my computer. So I chose the first option. You could email it to yourself if that's what you prefer. If you have airdrop, it makes it super simple, just from your phone onto your computer. So now I have the image on my computer. I'm going to open up Finder, and there it is. That's the image, and I'm just going to upload it to just by dragging it into this area. There we go. Google will place it for me in a giant picture area. I will select it and change it to medium. So it's going to look like this. And let me just add some text. Download my free mortgage app. And I'm going to place this URL right below it so people as a call to action. And that's it. And I will now save it. Save changes. Okay, so now the next time I'm composing an email, down here I have insert signature. I can actually choose which signature I want. My default one right now on the contact@canadianmortgageapp.com looks like this. It has the App Store logos, but I'm going to use the signature with a QR code, and it will place it for me right here. That's exactly what I configured in my settings. Simple, right? It takes a little bit of prep. You have to save the image on your phone and send it to your computer if you want to use your desktop to configure your signature. Let's go back to the slides. So that's how you can use as your email signature. Of course, if you're doing a blast to your clients, you can copy the image as one of the pictures inside your email. Print marketing, of course. If you can send an email with the picture, you can obviously print it. You can include it in a brochure if you like. And I have some examples. So this is what I mean with a brochure right here. So if you're building a brochure with, let's say, a property for sale, for rent, or mortgage information, you can always include a QR code with it. Now, this QR code, obviously, it's configured to go straight to your app. So let's do some customizations. All right. Now there's a button that says customize right here. Tap on it and let's see what we can customize. Two things. We can customize what the picture in the center would be. Center picture can take three forms. It can either be your profile picture, it could be a company logo that you uploaded in the app, or it can be nothing. So I'm going to show you all three examples. Right now it's a profile picture. Let me bring it down. You can see it's my profile picture. I can switch it to my company logo, save, and now it's going to generate a QR code with my company logo right in the middle of it. I can further customize it and say none, save it. There's no picture. But with picture, obviously it's more customized. It looks better, I think. So I'm going to add my profile picture in the middle. Next thing is the target URL. That is the place that the QR code scans to. So if somebody were to scan it right now, by default, always goes to your app, your install link / download. However, we don't always want them to go to our app. Sometimes you want them to go somewhere else, maybe a meeting link or a listing link or any other link on the web can be targeted. So in those cases, you just replace this. This is Nadine's link. This is how people book meetings with Nadine if they want the pro. I'm just going to copy it and paste it in my phone and say done. Now I'm going to say save. And now this QR code actually scans to this location and it tells you right away, this QR code scans to this link. So you can technically generate QR codes for almost anything on the web. Anything that has a URL, your apply link, the latest listings, a meeting link, a video on YouTube, a Facebook group, which I did. You can configure your app to generate that QR code. If you leave and come back, the QR code gets back to the default. So it doesn't save that location for you forever, just to bear in mind. I showed you an example of a brochure. Let's talk about slides. That one is easy. I can just actually show you right here. I created a little slide for you here. Download my app. Because it's on my computer and I already have the image, all I do is this was it right here. I'm going to drag it onto Google Slides. If you're using PowerPoint, you can also drag it right in. And now you can have amazing presentations. And at the end, you can say, guys, download my app. Or you can say, guys, book a meeting with me. Here's my link. Very simple. You don't have to go and find a QR code generator online. Your app does that for you. Okay. All righty. So this is what I just did. Download my app. Brochures, we talked about it. And let me see what else. Some examples here. Real estate signs. If you have a sign and you're printing a sign, you can literally print the QR code. You don't have to develop the sign with the QR code because you want it to be configurable. You can just print out that particular and just stick it right on top of your for sale sign. Billboards. If you are fortunate enough to have a billboard, I would love to see, if you ever done a billboard, please send me a picture of this because that's what I would do if I was a mortgage broker or a real estate agent. I would definitely put my QR code on a billboard. That's it. That covers our QR code session.